Chris Jericho sure loves to have a good time when he's not in the ring, but in late January of 2010, the Ayatollah of rock and roller put a whole new meaning to the word Jerichoholic. Shortly after leaving a bar in Kentucky, Jericho got into a taxi with a few other people, including fellow wrestler Gregory Helms, best known in the WWE as the superhero gimmick, the Hurricane.
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Jericho and Helms had a few too many to drink, and things started to take a violent turn. A brawl ensued after Helms reportedly punched Jericho and other passengers in the taxi they were sharing with, and when police eventually were called to the scene, Jericho and Helms were placed under arrest and charged with alcohol intoxication in a public place. However, they were soon released on a mere $120 bail bond each. If Jericho had his list back then, it's pretty safe to assume that Gregory Helms would have been on it.
You just made the list!
As some of you may already know, Jeff Hardy has a history of substance abuse, and has violated the WWE's wellness policy twice. A third time will mean the termination of his WWE contract. On the 11th of September 2009, Jeff Hardy was arrested on the grounds of drug trafficking following a search of his house in Cameron, North Carolina. In his house, police discovered 262 Vicodin prescription pills, 180 Soma prescription pills, 555 milliliters of anabolic steroids, residual amounts of cocaine, and drug paraphernalia, estimated at a total street value of $2,500. Harvey went on to serve a 10-day jail sentence and paid a hefty $100,000 fine. The world's largest athlete, The Big Show, has been arrested twice, on two different occasions in the late 90s. The first was due to an altercation at a bar in the Marriott Hotel in New York. The Big Show was being provoked by 30-year-old Robert Sawyer, who was trying to goad The Big Show into fighting him. The final straw came when Sawyer proceeded to push The Big Show, to which he responded by delivering a hard right knockout punch, kind of like the one which knocked Brad Maddox out cold. The punch ended up breaking Sawyer's jaw, and The Big Show was subsequently arrested. However, he was found not guilty for his actions. Just a few months following his first arrest, The Big Show was involved in another incident that led to his second arrest. The reason for this second arrest, you may ask? Well, The Big Show, or The Giant as he was known back then, thought it was a good idea to show a female motel employee his giant... You get the picture. He was arrested but later released due to insufficient evidence. Brock Lesnar is undoubtedly a beast built to cause destruction. Due to his sheer size and strength, he has been accused on numerous occasions of using anabolic steroids. In fact, back in January of 2001, Lesnar was arrested in Louisville, Kentucky, after receiving and opening a parcel that police suspected contained large amounts of anabolic steroids. However, after tests were done on the pills, it was confirmed that the pills were not steroids at all, but were in fact a legal growth hormone, or a vitamin type of thing, as Lesnar's lawyer characterized them as. An equally good way of describing them. Charges were then dropped against the Beast Incarnate, and police were very apologetic about the whole situation. This may come to you as a surprise, but the big dog, Roman Reigns, was once arrested back in June of 2010. A few weeks prior to signing with the WWE under its developmental territory, FCW, now rebranded as NXT. Roman Reigns was arrested in Pensacola, Florida, for disorderly conduct, intoxication, affray, unlawful assembly, and riot. In layman's terms, he was drunk in public and got involved in a bit of fighting. Reigns was later released on a $1,000 bond, and was required to pay $500 for each offense. It is unclear as to whether the WWE were aware of Reigns' arrest at the time of his signing, but what is clear is that the incident certainly did not have any effect on his rise to the top as the guy. Nevertheless, it's a dark secret that the WWE, especially Vince McMahon, wants to keep hidden from the public eye. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please show your support by leaving a like and sharing this video, as it really does help us a lot. Don't forget to comment below too, and we will pin up the best comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from us. Lastly, for daily wrestling facts and more, follow all of our social media accounts, which are on screen and in the description. Thanks, and until the next video.